Even before President Trump's second term, Governor Greg Abbott wanted to know the impact of undocumented immigrants on health care in Texas. He directed the state health department to track the cost of emergency care for those patients. Our investigators have been reporting on the data since last year. As Arezow Doost explains, new numbers just released show fewer than 2% of hospital patients in Texas are undocumented.
For more than a year now, Texas hospitals have been asking all patients if they're U.S. citizens. New data from the Texas Health and Human Services Commission shows from November 2024 to last August, about 240,000 undocumented immigrants went to a hospital. That's out of more than 12.6 million patients statewide. HHSC says hospitals spent more than $1 billion caring for those undocumented patients. Governor Abbott's executive order directed hospitals to start collecting the data back in November of 2024. It has drawn concerns from immigration advocates who have encouraged patients not to answer the question. It's asked during the check-in process. Here's an example from a children's hospital here in Austin. There's a brief explanation of the law and then the question, are you a United States citizen or lawfully in the United States? Patients can respond yes, no, or no response. The data shows nearly 1.4 million people did not answer the citizenship question. Also, while most Texas hospitals have been in compliance, 90 have not. We asked the state if it's received any complaints from hospitals having to submit this data, but we were told there have been none. Texas Hospital Association also tells us it has nothing new to share about the data or compliance concerns, but has previously said care will never be impacted. We've repeatedly asked Governor Abbott's office what he plans to do with this data, but we've yet to get a response. For a closer look at the numbers, head to KXAN.com and click on this story in the investigative section. Arezow Doost, State of Texas.
At the federal level, new policies are taking effect to restrict access for non-citizens to get health insurance under the Affordable Care Act. One change eliminates tax credits under the ACA for most legal non-citizens. A memo from the Congressional Budget Office estimates that 300,000 people will lose access to health insurance after the change. Thank you again for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Josh Hinkle. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas.